It's the first recap of the regular season, and you set out a goal to be undefeated on the season and in district play. Obviously, 23-3, not a bad overall record, and then finishing district play unbeaten. Just what does that say about your team rolling into the playoffs?
Well, we're proud of how the guys played throughout district play, and really the latter part of non-district. We lost 3 games before Christmas. And have gone over a couple months now, I think, without losing a game. So I think the district schedule kind of confirms for us that we have improved as a team. We felt like in our losses early in the year that they pointed out things we had to get better at to avoid that fate. And the guys really bought in, have done a good job throughout district play, and maybe smoothing out some of our rough spots. So, and obviously, you never feel like it's a finished product. We've got to continue to do that as we move into the playoffs.
So, a matchup with Abilene Cooper, someone you said you haven't played much, but what do you expect from them? What do you know about them?
Well, we do have an opponent in Abilene Cooper we're very unfamiliar with, as I'm sure they are unfamiliar with us as well. So, what we do know is they're a very athletic team, have good team quickness. I think an aggressive type mindset. So I think they're a very good team. Just the little snippet of video I've been able to watch at this point, they look really good on film to me. So we know playoff atmosphere. We've got our work cut out for us. They're going to be a good team. And I'm sure that we need to make sure that we're prepared and ready to play our best on Tuesday night.
What are you going to do with a week off? You're going to have a practice game? You're going to scrimmage? You're going to do anything?
No, we're going to practice during this time in between. We're not going to do a practice game. And just really, as I said, there's still rough spots you want to smooth out. I think they're less obvious now than they were early in the season, but there's always something that you want to make sure you shore up. And as we get a chance to watch more video and scout our opponent, it helps us know maybe where to put those emphasis during practice. So this is actually valuable time. I think guys are a little bit tired this time of year. There's been a little bit of pressure on them for a long time, and I think this is a good stretch to have an open date on Friday.
Say every team wants to go into the playoffs on a 50-point win is a pretty good way to go into the playoffs, I would say.
Well, we clinched district last Tuesday and still had 2 games in district left. And that's a little bit of a challenge in itself because you certainly don't want to dip in your level of play, even though you're playing 2 games that don't have any bearing on your standing. So we were impressed with how our guys kind of approached this last game. We wanted to approach it and try to play the way that we'd like to play in our first playoff game, and I felt like they did a good job of that. So they kind of met that challenge, that little intermediate challenge between the end of our district fade and going into the playoffs. So hopefully that'll continue, give us a little momentum going into that by district game.